Hey guys, thank you for joining today on Life with Colby Mac. I have not been posting. I want to kind of tell you about some things that's going on in our lives, and we're going to show you a lot of clips from today and really the last few days, and we're going to try our hardest to post more on this channel. I'm sorry, I want to apologize because I have a lot of people that really enjoy this content because it is uplifting. Our goal is to show you our family, to show you what we're doing, but also you know, as we prepare for winter, it just kind of, we were slacking on the videos on this channel. Now, we kept, of course, the Macs going, but, you know, we're busy. So we've done a lot of harvesting. Today, we're going to show you a few things. We're going to show you some of the fact of us harvesting some animals. We're going to show you parts of our farm. We're going to show you just what our family's doing. One thing I've tried to do more and more lately is devote time to my children, because I believe I can grow as many crops and grow as many you know, things of food that I can, but if I'm not growing them, then I'm not actually growing food for anything. I want to make sure that I'm growing them and nurturing them. So I've been holding off on the videos as much because I've really been devoting on time with my kids. Now I'm going to try to film a little bit more on this channel, but I do thank you for being patient with me. So today we're going to start this video. It's going to be chopped up because I want to show you what we've done the last few days and how important it's been, from the pig, you know, the early mornings with my son, loading a hog, to literally going through and actually going through that process of breaking the hog down to provide for our family. Not only that, we're going to talk about how, not only that, we went to a concert just late last night about how, you know, we really do need revival in America. And when I think about this channel and think about how sustainability looks in my children, it always comes back to how special it is to have a family and to be blessed to be able to raise them, to call them my children. So we've been blessed. We've had a great last few days. I just wish I could have shown it more on camera, so I'm sorry about that. But I'm going to try to do better over the next few days. So I want to jump into this. Let's get started on this video. I think you'll like these clips, and we'll discuss the channel in just a second.
So, farming 101, it's freezing outside today. It's down to, well, I say freezing, it's about 45 outside. It got down to 40 last night. But we had to get this pig. It's finally gotten cold enough to go and take this, the last of the 2025 pigs and harvest them. So we'll harvest them away from his pen. We'll do what we call a kill and chill. We'll hang him up in the cooler for about a day, and then we'll start breaking him down. But this is good, because we have not ran out of pig. We have tons of sausage and pork chops and all that left from the last three that we were able to harvest. But he's our last one, and we still have five coming up for 2026. And our mamas are pregnant with the ones for late 26, early 27. We'll sell a lot of those. So just the pig operation is doing really well. I've got 2 steer that I'm going to process probably by year end, if not at least one of them. And you know, it's just a beautiful thing. Aiden got out here, and I was telling him, you know, as we get older and as he gets older, when we're harvesting these animals, God has blessed us enough to live on farm. He's going to be building on farm like we spoke of. We'll harvest this animal and just be blessing both families, because we'll be able to harvest, work them together, and then ultimately just split the harvest. He'd take half the hog, I take half the hog. And so we'll keep raising a lot more animals as we get older, because hopefully our children will partake in this with their families. So it's October 31st, and we are fixing to move the dairy the same way. But we have these last fields that have pure green grass still. It's becoming cold. It's supposed to be frost tonight. So we got the pig loaded, as you saw. We moved the cows here. Now what I did is I took the one heifer. Remember the little horned heifer? She was small. She's our New Jersey baby. I put her with the Jerseys now. And so now I have all the Herefords and steers together. And then I have all the Jerseys together. So that way everybody's back where they're supposed to be. We had to wean that heifer off, you know, a few months back. So it's good to see this herd having one more chance of fresh grass here. and then one more fresh grass here, one more fresh grass here. So we're gonna let them stay here for probably 3 days, 4 days. That's about all they're gonna need on this pasture to go and take it down. And then we'll move them straight across into these pastures. As I was talking about on the other channel, the Max, how, you know, I'm blown away at how much, you know, beef is costing. Sonny, he's my main guy when it comes to our bull. He's the one that's bred all these calves. But, you know, we raise steer, and we'll put fresh hay in them, non-GMO feed in them, rotate them heavy, and we may have $2.20 per quality steer when we all get said, when it's all said and done. And to know that people are paying, you know, $5 to $10 for ground beef, that's one thing. But to know that people are paying for roast what they're paying, and paying for T-bones and ribeyes, like our ribeyes and fillets are all $2 and, you know, $30 to $2.40 a piece. I mean, you know, per pound. And, you know, I know everyone can't raise their own food. I understand that. But if there's a place where you can raise some animals, or you can work with a farmer and say, look, if you can work out with me where I take a quarter of a steer, a half a steer, a full steer, as long as I'm doing some work for you, I'll come and help you hay, I'll come and help you feed, I'll come and help you do all these chores, work out some agreement with it. Let's be creative, because you can't afford beef when it's $20 and $25 a pound for a steak. I mean, that's ridiculous. So that's why we raise all these, and we are so thankful for this herd. As I was telling my kids, I want them to understand the value of raising animals because of what it gives us. And you know, it's food, but not only food, it's economical food. It's food that we work for. And yes, we don't get paid to quote unquote work the farm, but it's here for us to enjoy, to take a part in, but also have sustainability and really economic food and the best quality food. It's getting cold, so we've been trying to kind of make sure the animals are okay as we start getting to that cold weather. So we gave them a second waterer that won't freeze, but also, if you notice, we rebedded the female hogs. We got one of these going to a family member that's gonna, we got one of these going to a family that's gonna feed for Christmas. So they're gonna come pick up probably the next day or so and go and raise for Christmas. The other 3, I haven't decided. I think I may keep 1 or 2 of them as a breeder. Look at these, man. That's an amazing patch. No fertilizer, no anything other than good ground and seed, and it's all because of chickens. It's unbelievable. But we've got, I was going to keep these as just, you know, kill pigs basically for next year, which we already have 2, and then we have 2 mamas bred too. But I think the more that I think about it, I think I'm gonna use this one big one right there, the big brown one, beautiful spotted one. I think I'm gonna let her be a new breeder, and then maybe that one right here by the pole, the other spotted one, I may make her a breeder too. So haven't decided. Big Red and the girls, Ginger and Oreo, are all getting old. They're about 6 years old, and they've been amazing breeders. And that's why I hate to get rid of them, and I'm not gonna get rid of them, but I believe they're gonna come to the fact of just not being in their prime anymore. So I may keep them, let them be breeders, and then just grab another boar from another farm. I don't want to raise a boar from my farm to breed the sows because they're all part of the same lineage, so I really don't want to do that. So I'd bring a boar in to breed them and buy a new boar. So I may be on the lookout for a boar piglet, or either do a barter swap where we give them some of our boars for some of their boars, and it may benefit both farms. So good things are happening. Those greens are, of course, feeding us, but feeding the animals. We've been feeding the animals because, you know, when it gets this time of year, all the good quality grass is gone. So we start giving some of that to our animals too, and that keeps them very healthy. But new bedding in there, I think they'll be happy. They'll eat a little bit of it, scratch around in it, and pretty much bed down in it tonight just so they won't get cold. We start getting these 30-degree nights. I'm gonna do the same thing with the chickens, kind of get them some new bedding in, freshen their bedding up. Do the same thing for the rabbits, which the rabbits are pretty good, but I may go and put them some hay in there too. And then that way all these animals on this side of the farm are taken care of. on the last grazing field of the season. After this, it'll be just pure hay. You see the babies running around. They love new fields, and they run the fence and just have a good time. So the Jerseys are getting this field. We're actually not going to milk them tonight or milk them tomorrow morning, so I'm not going to move them because the babies have it. We have tons of milk, so we give them a little extra breather just for this one night tonight. So we won't move them back over. We'll let them just eat and enjoy this beautiful, beautiful grass. The weather's getting really cold starting tomorrow, so I don't think it'll be frost yet, but it will be close enough. So that's why I wanted to go ahead and move it on this, let them eat this down. And pretty much after this, it will be hay until March.
Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call?
No, my
So many years has gone by.
my chocolate is not melted.
You're missing teeth. Can you eat it?
Looks like you're changing and all. But why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call? So many years has gone by, but I think about you all the time. Looks like you're changing and all. But why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Can you feel me?
So the future of the channel, we're going to really try to post a little bit more on this channel. I will try to get at least 2 to 3 videos a week. I was doing that for a while, and then I kind of got lagged. Time change for me is really hard because I do my chores at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, so it's dark. I do my other chores at 5 and 6 o'clock in the afternoon, which is now dark. So I'm going to try to do as much filming as I can. You may see a lot more darkness, but I want you to pay attention to what we're trying to teach you. The importance of growing food, the importance of being sustainable, the importance of growing your children. And we hope that you enjoy this channel. This channel hasn't grown like I wish it would, so please, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to it. But you're going to start seeing a lot more of our family doing sustainability together. We've got some new additions to Aiden's house we're going to be showing you over the next few days. We also have some new additions to the bunker. I'm going to show you what we're doing with the bunker because it may help you decide what's best for you when it comes to sustainable energy. So we'll discuss that too over the next coming days. So thank you so much for watching this channel. Please stay tied to both channels. Our goal is to show you things that can help you to have a common sense approach to life, wisdom, and to grow our families. Guys, thank you for watching. God bless.